Louisiana Beer Reviews Pontoon, Something Strange. Number 4. They like to do numbers series. So here's Something Strange. Number 4. I never had the 1, 2, or 3. It's 8% alcohol. It's got a modern style comic book art, movie reference, adhesive label. Not the best looking label. But craft beer these days, you don't get too many good labels, I gotta say. But it's a double IPA with Azaka, Eldorado, and Galaxy hops. Independent craft brewery, and it's from Georgia, the Empire State of the South. IBUs are not listed because the company doesn't even have this listed on their website. I gotta say, it's not on the website. I don't see a date, guys. There's no date on this can. I don't know how long it's been at Mathern's. I bought it at Mathern's. You know, all I can say is put the damn date. So that sort of chaps my chapstick. I don't know. Maybe it's real hard to print a date on a can. It must be very difficult. Oh, well, here's a Schaefer can with a date on it, guys. It says, well, if you can interpret that. All right. It's a bunch of numbers. 16072471 Okay. Macro does it wrong and Craft does it wrong from time to time. Here's a good date. September 16th, 2019. September 16th, 2019. That's the way, I like it. Easily readable. But this beer is not easily obtainable. The elusive Pabst Blue Ribbon Extra. But, you know, that's Pabst. Make a bunch of beers that people can't get. Oh, well. Such is life in the beer acquisition world. Man, look, Mathern's has so many singles of craft beer right now. I could literally do one a day, 7 days a week, and I'm not going to run out. It will not happen. It cannot happen. With their turnover, no. So there's really no need for people to, A, send me anything, and there's secondly, there's no need for me to go searching for beers outside of this town because I can't run out. I literally cannot and will not run out. That's the state. That's my problem right now. I'm flooded with craft beer varieties, mostly from Louisiana and then Texas and Mississippi, but all kind of states as well. Oh yes. Oh no, that's bubbles. Sorry, I thought that was sediment. Okay. Wow, a hazy IPA, double IPA, so rare. Yeah, so rare. But of course, you know, so common. It's orange. It's semi-translucent. I mean, it's opaque, you know, but there's a little light coming through it. It's almost got like a greenish orange with the light shining at it. Not that thick of a head. It's bubbly, off-white. The aroma, faint. Hey, the last one was faint. And now, Total Wine, and more is saying it's a 30 IBU. That is not an official. If it's not coming from the brewery, I don't count it as an official IBU. You say, well, I know this guy. He's in the industry, and he says it's definitely a 30 IBU. Yeah, well, I know this other guy who says it's a 40. So we're just gonna say IBUs are not listed. Faint. The whole aroma is faint. Faint. Citrus, faint, white bread, but it's not too aromatic, but I did have it cold from the fridge, and they're saying drink at 45 to 50. It's a fairly warm day here in November. Might be 66. Damp. That's why I'm not sitting outside. It's too damp, too rainy. I haven't even gone anywhere except walking. I knew if I got my car washed, it would start to rain. To rain. Bitterness, kill. No, bitterness is just, I mean, dead, like kill. Like it's just, really, if you're a Busch Light drinker, I don't think you'd find it bitter. You might find it like strong, heavy bodied, um, much sweeter in a fruity sense than Busch Light, of course, you see, but bitter, I just can't. I started drinking craft beer in 1996. I started drinking regular beer in 1996. And I could kind of get acclimated to bitterness I did get acclimated to bitterness pretty fast, and then when the IPAs started coming into play a lot more, like the Giacomo IPA and all, yeah, they were bitter, but they had like a savoriness and a juiciness, and you didn't mind it. Actually, you'd be looking for it. But this one, it's like a fruit, and now you say you got ruined by Heady Topper. You drank 4 cans and well, 3.5, and it was super high bitterness, and it had so much luxuriousness to it that you can't go back. You can't turn back. You can't find your way back. Total Wine and More has Alchemy's Heady Topper for $16.99 listed. I mean, I can't get it here, but that's what the list. These are all about the same price. So it's not like a cost issue. It's just what they want to make them like. And I guess they feel like the market's not going to, we're going to get a bitter beer phase, and it's going to be all this complaining or whatever people do. But heavy body. Like a mild fruit. I mean, there's some bitterness. I'm not going to sit here and say there's none. I'll say kill and all that. But it's low. You say 30? I mean, to me, it tastes more like it's 21 IBUs, but I'll put it to you like this. Go get some Pilsner Urquell, and it's more bitter than this. That's a Pilsner, like, what, 31? And it lives up to the number. And this has some, like I say, fruitiness, like tropical fruit, but it's very dead note. I was going to say white bread crust and white bread, but it really isn't evidencing that. It's evidencing water, tap water, not coming across like straight tap water flavor that you get with the wheat beers, but it is that. It's like Georgia tap water, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but probably wouldn't have to pay $4.99 a pint for Georgia tap water. Some mild fruitiness, generally like a dead flavor, and like I say, they don't want to put the date, so I don't know how old this is. Might have been on the shelf for a long time over there. I'm not sitting there monitoring everything that comes in and say, oh, this has been here that long, and this one, but I don't think it's old. The finish is mostly dry. It's got some little lacing around it. Trying to think of the fruit, like oranges and pineapple, but it's all so faint you can't pick it up, can't determine it. Pontoon, they're sort of hit or miss. I've had some really dynamite Pontoon beers, and I've had some others like this that are just like neutral almost in their flavor. Like there's something didn't happen that needed to happen. The price is always pretty high though, but I don't know. Seem like it's more downside than upside lately with these double IPAs. Went to Trim Tab in July. We drank some of those 9% double IPA. They had a lot of action with those. There was a lot of excitement and action, and we had some flavored stouts and a lot more excitement and action. And then Trim Tab started showing up over here, at least in Metairie, Louisiana. Hadn't made its way here yet. But Pontoon is pretty much getting set into the market. Well, I got to give an evaluation. I'm trying to think about it. There's something strange about it. No, it's just, there is something strange about it. Like, it doesn't have any flavor. Any good, exciting flavor. It's sort of like if you went to see, like in 1984, if you went to see Ghostbusters and you said, well, that's a pretty interesting movie. It's pretty funny. Rick Moranis funny. And all the people were enjoyable. And it was a well-paced movie. And it was kind of predictable and all. But, you know, it most movies are. But it was fun. It was a fun time. I love this town. You know, it's that kind of thing. It was a good time. And then you got a VHS tape of like a Turkish version of it. And you watched it, and it's all dubbed English. You say, man, this is strange. Who would watch this? Like the Turkish version of The Exorcist. Doesn't work. Well, I'm drinking it. Picking up something like a green pepper. Yeah, like a green pepper. Not a bell pepper. Perhaps not a green, not a bell pepper, but a green pepper of some type. Oh, well, I'm sorry, but it's not a good beer. I'm letting it warm. It's just not performing very well. The head is turning creamy, which is not a good or bad thing. Oh wow! I'm paying too many. I'm paying $3.99 a can, $4.99 a can, and so forth too many times now, and getting It's like you buy firecrackers and then you light them and they don't go off. Then a few more go off and then it doesn't go off. Then this one, then it goes off in your hand. It's delayed reaction. It's like, man, I knew I shouldn't have bought these off-brand fireworks. I wanted Wildcat or was it Black Cat or Wildcat, and I bought, Excitement Time brand. I knew there was something wrong with these but even the Black Cats, they'll go off at the wrong time too. So anyway, one more sip and then I gotta evaluate it. I'm sorry, y'all. I was talking about Busch Light. Now Busch Light is so bland. But it's so much better than this. You say, but that's a lager, fool. It's adjunct lager, a light lager. And this is a double India. I know. But it's just so much better and enjoyable. Here comes the rain. This thing it's not good. I cannot give it in the B range. I cannot. Honestly, I cannot do it. Pontoon's gonna make sure that I don't get any more of their beer. Wait a minute, they didn't send me any beer. I had to buy it. Some kind of candy thing too. Maybe it's spearmint coming through on it. I don't know. It's all faint. It's all subtle, but in a bad way. Lacing is pretty heavy. Okay, I'm going to give it a 72 out of 100. 7.2 out of 10. It's a C-. I mean, it's marginally average. I would not say it's like objectively bad, like in the D, but subjectively, to give it a, to try to help them out a little bit, show favoritism toward a Georgia beer, and Johnny Lily lives there, the Georgia beer reviews, I'm going to give it a C minus. So a 7.2 out of 10. If you see it in the discount basket somewhere for 50 cents, I would buy it for that. But for the normal price, I would never dream of buying this again. So I can't wait to write the written reviews. It's going to be bad, though. It's going to be a bad experience. Anyway, this has been an unpleasant experience, I have to admit. I don't know. I can't do any better. So thank you for watching this fiasco video, I guess you'd call it. It's the way it goes sometimes. So I have another DIPA from oh, I can't remember. There's too many, and they all got the adhesive label with the funny cartoon animals. But anyway, thanks for watching this video production. Y'all go to Pontoon Brewery in Georgia and take a tour of the brewery.